Hey guys, so we're going to be looking at some websites about astronomy that's supposedly for kids. And we're just going to be reviewing them on a scale of 1 to 10. Alright, so the first website that I found was a website called Astro Better or Astro Good, something like that. Anyways, it kind of sucked because it was just kind of tips and tricks for like scientists and like other astronomers, but it wasn't really all that like learning when it came to like facts about astronomy and like lessons. So I can't be giving this a really good rating. So I just have to give this a big fat 0. Alright, and the next website I was found was called the Space Place. It's made by NASA, no dur, and you can also see it right there in the top right corner. So let's kind of get on with it. You can see that this website was definitely made for kids. It's very colorful, very bright. Its evidence or its facts are actually pretty accurate. I mean, because it's from NASA, but still, it's actually very engaging. And even I was able to learn something new from this website. And honestly, it's really good, and I was able to be engaged and learn things the whole time about like asteroids and how they orbit other planets and something like that. You know, trying to think of something that maybe a beginner wouldn't know. And honestly, I would say this website is pretty good if you're just trying to be like, if you're like maybe a kid and you're trying to like get into astronomy, or you just want to know space stuff because you think it's cool, then this is a really good place. It even talks about solar eclipses. Look at that. And like the little ring it has. And yeah, it's honestly not that bad. And look, it even has a little section to talk about the technology that goes into these space things, like the Hubble telescope and some of the images it has captured. And even other things like where do satellites go when they die? Yeah, you know, and it talks about the little satellite graveyard in the middle of the ocean, and it even has some little models for you to construct of your own. It's pretty cool. Look at this is where it talks about satellites and how it and where it goes. Well, realistically, have you ever wondered what happens when satellites die? Well, this little website here will literally give you all the answers. It says it right there in simple, very simple writing, and it's very easy to understand and comprehend. All you gotta do is just maybe be a little bit older than a second grader, and you should be able to know what this means. The next website we're going to be reviewing is called Universe Today. It's kind of like a blog that keeps up with all the latest astronomy news. It's pretty cool because if you look at the top thing, it literally says that they're looking for mini black holes, which it also says that it would be kind of hard for them to form those little orange rings, but if they didn't have it, then we'd just be looking at dark space. But that's like an artist representation of what it is. I think it's also really cool. It's a very good and very informational website. I'm not too sure though if it'd be very appealing to children, since that is like kind of like the main target of audience that I have. I'm not too sure if it'll be appealing. Maybe the space pictures will be, but honestly, it's very informational. It teaches you a lot, and most of the facts that they have is pretty true. So yeah, and if you can just look through it for a little bit, it's called Universe Today. So yeah. And in this website, they also talked about Planet 9, which is also pretty cool. This website's pretty good, so I think I'm going to give it a solid 8 out of 10. It's pretty good. Honestly, out of all the websites I was able to interview or to review, this one was the best, and I think it's really good for children, you know. I would give it a nice 10 out of 10.